Wow. Well, I'm gonna do a tutorial. Haven't done that in a long time, of course. So basically, I'll teach you how to sync again with Twixtor, because apparently I changed my methods a lot. I'm using If It Means a Lot by a Day to Remember. It's really overused, but like it's overused for a reason. I chose this run right now just because it has like beats that are actually visible. So I got my clips right here, private tutorial clips for I'll try to sync all 3 clips. I haven't made any cinematics, so I'll probably leave some blank space for that. So basically, I have 200 frames per second on here just because my recording settings isn't exactly the best. Like, my Modern Warfare 2 like pretty much sucks on my PC just because. Yeah, so 200 frames per second. It'd be best if you go higher. So yeah, basically you want to find your starting beat. Alright. Now, I don't have a starting beat on mine, but suppose you do, like right here. You'd make a mark right there. Well, yeah, and then you just like start it off with the clip right here, somewhere here. But since I don't have that, I'm gonna just like put this right here where the shot is. And now imagine this one blank area right here, just a cinematic or whatever. So yeah, that's about right. So Law right here, he pops that guy right there. Now this Twixtor thing is gonna be pretty repetitive, so you could just use your inner knowledge to find out what you do. Alright, since we did this, alright, he pulls back the little gun thingy-majigger again, right? So we're gonna sync that to this beat right here. So split that around right there, pop that into place right there, and if this is any way short whatsoever, just extend this. If it's however this long or whatever, just shorten it out. I don't know. Then of course you add in Twixtor. Let me bring that down, because yeah. Okay, input frame rate, just change it to whatever frame rate your clip is. Make sure this is what your thing looks like. You could have this at 59.94, but I just keep it at 60. I'll put this to half for right now. So basically, you gotta go to your first beat, right? Then you're gonna go back a frame, keyframe speed, then go forward to 300. Now what that does, it's just like, it marks your place where you want to start, and then the next keyframe is basically the initial speed it's gonna start in. Now if you don't put that 100 there, it's just gonna like boost out somewhere else. So it's important that you have this 100 out here. So once you have this 300 down here, go to the middle, do 30, then go to the end, then go back a frame right here, and just increase this to 300 again. Since, okay, now if you're looking at this, you're probably thinking, wow, you overshot, what a nub. What you're gonna do, you're gonna highlight all of this, right click it, keyframe assistant, easy ease, or press F9. Now we go into the graph editor. God dang, why is this so... I don't even know what the deal with this is. What the crap happened here? There we go. Alright, now just adjust this a bit. Make it form a U-shaped velocity. So, right here, you can see he doesn't overshoot anymore, so that's great right there. Now, for instance, if, you know, your clip is still too fast, you could just change the values. Instead of using 300, you could use 200, whatever. But if it's still like that, you could move this keyframe over here and add another 30. And then just fix this a bit. Like that. Now, this, you'd only do this if your clip was too fast. Now, since mine wasn't, and it was alright, I'll just go back to its default U-shaped original shit. But yeah, anyways, it's like that, right? Pop. It should be in place right there. Sometimes the bolt syncing looks terrible, but if you add pan and crop to it, it always looks like pretty beast. So just leave that alone. Alright, now we sync the next shot. Just find where he shoots. Now it's totally up to you. You could sync in where the scope comes in, but I don't like to do that, so I'll just like leave it out here and do a snap into place. Now as you can see, it's overshotted out here, so I'll just do that right there. Add Twixtor again, change the frame rate to whatever you have, then go back a frame, do that 100 thing. Let me show you a visual. Then go forward, and let's try 300 again. Then go to the middle, 30, then end into 300. So definitely didn't overshoot yet, so that's great. So since it's pretty close to the clip, I would bring this down just a tiny bit, or just bring it down until you want the matching ends to match up. So that's what we have so far. We got this guy, he pops this one, he pulls his bolt, then he pops the second guy right here. Alright, now what we're gonna do, we're gonna sync the next bolt action. So about right here. Split that, put this in that one, and now just increase that a bit. Add them Twixtor. Now, if you're asking which should I use better, Twixtor or Twixtor Pro, it doesn't really matter which you use. It's just out of habit that I use Pro, just because some console you'll need to change this stuff whenever, but since I'm using PC, it doesn't really matter. So just do the same thing. 30 in the middle, yeah, like that. Then 300 right there. Yeah, ease that, and bring this all the way down. Probably. It's only time will tell. Alright, he didn't overshoot. It doesn't really matter like how far back you do this. So like this is the basic sync right here. Like you have to match this end to this end. It's up to you. If you have like extremely OCD, you might want to exactly match it up, but if not, it doesn't have to be exact. Since the clip's gonna go at real time anyways, nobody's gonna notice. So he syncs that, right? And we go over here, sync the final shot right here, split that right here. Yeah, I'll just cut this again just out of habit. Twixtor, change it to your frame rate, go back, speed 300 right here, 30 right here, and 300 right here. Now you could like mix in your Twixtor stuff, like you could make it slow. Well, no, don't do that, that's terrible. So basically what we're doing here, you could actually use it for cinematics as well. Yeah, this method right here was actually based off cinematic syncing, and I just like sort of stuck with it. I'm like, who cares, right? So yeah, there's the final clip right there. So I'm just gonna cut this one right here and finally sync this one up. Now if you guys actually do want to see how cinematics work, I'll just go find a random cinematic for you. You know what, guys? Never mind. I don't have a cinematic. They all suck. So yeah. So make sure you have gun sounds too. And yeah. Just place it there. Yeah, I'll do pan and crop probably later on in the future, but pan and crop is basically really easy. So yeah, I'll put the whole thing later, and guys, thanks for watching. Just yeah, pretty much, yeah.